Cancers, hello, hello, my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Cancers, we have the Village and the Mask, the Destroyer and the Sword, Anima Mundi, sorry, the Empty Room, the Queen, and the Ocean. And I mean, the Village is just the idea that you can't get any bigger than the people around you, right? You know, they'll tear you down, they'll put you down, they'll run circles around you and leave you just feeling very vulnerable and very unsafe. You know, the mask is the idea that like you cannot take the mask on and off. When you put the mask on, it really just kind of envelops like who you are. And I feel like there's a sense of feeling enveloped by the people around you in a way that really made you just want to destroy that type of power, because like that type of power isn't power that you just hand over. You know, this is the second time I'm doing this read, and my cancers out there who could quite possibly be experiencing abuse, it's not okay. And don't ever let anybody make you think that it's okay. You know, for whoever needed to hear that. Anima Mundi is in all things be all things, right? So, I mean, interconnectivity, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens at a time and a place. And I just kind of feel this sense of like stopping and really reflecting, because I just kind of get this feeling like there's a lot of destructive energy here. There's a lot of cutting away. And there's just this grander understanding, you know, like I just feel like this sense of awareness. Like I don't even have to say it to anybody else. If I can just be aware, if I can just practice the quiet, if I can just break out of this and get back to my balance. That's what that feels like. Cancers. Yeah. I mean, lack, manipulation, backstabbing, you know, like, I don't know. I just like always be wary of people who say one thing and do another, you know? Always be wary of people who are trying to manipulate people, places, and situations around you. Always be wary of people who make you feel like you're asking for too much, you know? Like I should be able to say, you know, in a happy, healthy relationship, you know, this is how I feel about this. This makes me feel safe. This doesn't make me feel safe. You know, like this is what I think. This is what I want, you know. And it should be heard, reciprocated, you know, not to say that like every demand that you make should be, you know, adhered to. I don't know. I just feel like protect your space, protect your energy, practice some awareness, practice some consciousness, and when opportunity presents itself, take it. You know, bust up out of whatever it is that you're feeling trapped in. Cancers. Got one card, the Eight of Wands. I mean, that's focused. That's quick movement. That's locked in. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly why I want it. I know exactly how I'm going to get it. And I'm going to get the fuck out of this situation. You know, like that's what that feels like. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Well, I do. I feel like whatever, there's a separation that's occurring, that just says, like, I can't work in this environment. I can't live in this environment. I can't exist in that energy. It's volatile. It's tumultuous. It's unsafe. Right. I feel like our last read was about like wanting to protect our safety. And this one seems to still very much be in that energy. Because again, I do think that you're getting an opportunity, Cancer. I feel like you haven't felt like you've had a lot of opportunity. I think you felt like you were missing out. I think you felt like you're just sitting around daydreaming, like wishing that things were better, wishing that people weren't so mean, wishing that people weren't so adamant about their abuses. And I think being ready to really go in a direction with an opportunity, that it just feels, I don't know, it just feels like all that is being broken away. I don't know how. I don't know how this mask is being broken away, because I really do feel like there's a catalyst that maybe we haven't really experienced yet, that says, like a last straw type of catalyst, because the destroyer, the sword, the mask, the village, all of that feels very like breaking something, aggressively, assertively breaking something. But it is something that I think takes some strength. Like it takes strength to start again. It takes strength to find your balance when you've been so out of balance for so long, I don't think we always realize how out of balance we are until we go back to the other direction, and then we're like, whoa, that was an extreme, but sometimes you just gotta, go through the experience of it to really, see it for what it is, and, feel things out. And I feel like, you've been going through these cycles for years, like if you've been in cycles of, like what poor work environments or abusive relationships or, like toxic friendships, like sometimes I think that like that last purge, that last catalyst is oftentimes that like I don't want to say like how bad it could be or how bad it's been, because I don't know what this catalyst is, what this breaking away of this mask is, but I do know that whatever it is, it's breaking it away, it's destroying it, it's taking some strength, but fuck if you don't have it. Cancers. Let's see what else we can get for us, and we will call it a read. Gnosis and the kiss. Well, Gnosis is the idea of like a cyclical learning and a deep inner knowing. The kiss is the idea of an intimate relationship, where you know that like no matter what, you can reach out your hand and that person will be there. Like, and when I say reach out your hand, I also mean, I mean emotionally supportive. I mean spiritually conscious, present but not overpowering. You should be empowered by the people in your life, not overpowered by the people in your life. And I feel like that's something that we're seeing. And I think as the cycle closes out, really like diving into a cycle where we're not fighting so hard for our right to be seen and heard, you know? Oh, cancers. I just want to cry now. I just want to cry. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and sharing some energy with me. And I will see you again soon. Bye.